So the trees over there are really whipping about. And then they move over to here. Then this starts to blow. And look at it, it's working its way across there. It hasn't really gotten over there yet. Oh, it is a little bit. It's amazing watching the wind. Hoping trees don't fall on me, But if I leave, this swing will blow away. Keeps catching the top. Yes, we're at the pond. Isn't it beautiful? Look at the wind coming across the water. Hi, Jordan. Just watching the wind. Listen to that. A moment ago, it was whipping up so hard, it was blowing water. Blowing the spray across the pond. Look how it's going this way here and that way there. Oh, look, see the water coming blowing away? Look at it rippling in there. Oh, and then right along the edge. Oh, did you see the spray? They lost power in Buckhorn. I'm not sure which way it is. I think you go out the lane and then up the fire road and then down, what's that one called? Adam Cummings Road, and then that hits Lakehurst Circle and that goes around and toward Buckhorn. Well, I don't know what's going on. I thought we had a storm yesterday, and today is just supposed to be a very windy day, but if you, in that's, and then down below it, I think that they lost power in Buckhorn. I don't know if they had rain, I don't think so. It's very mild day today, just 70, 72 or something. Look how how much these have grown in no time. A few weeks. Oh, look. Oh, look. There's the top. The cattail top. See, I'm going to show it to you now. Oh, you'll notice had it not been for this. Lost page out of my scriptures. All right. So the top here, this part right here is edible. And soon it will puff up and it will be yellow. It will be full of pollen, and the pollen will fall down on this part, which will then turn into the cattail. While this part up here will end up being that little tiny spike. But you can eat this. You can hear those trees. I'm very confused about the weather. I thought it was going to rain from midnight till like 3 yesterday. Oh, hi Susan. Susan's here and Jordan is here. Susan and Suze and Jordan. Hello folks. Nice, eh? Now Jordan, are you the one that lives in Ireland, or are you your mom's Jillian? Look at those clouds. Aren't they beautiful? What a day. There's a little bird. Can you hear that? I mean, other than the wind. I think there's thunder in that one. It was all clouded over. You saw when I was kayaking earlier, right? So I parked the kayak somewhere over there. I'm not sure just where. And then I sat somewhere. But I'm realizing that there's a dip in there. And also, you see all those cattails over there? You're eating the biggest orange you've ever seen? That's cool. So there's cattails over there. But I don't see the cattails when I'm there. Maybe they're through the trees and I'm not close enough looking at them. I have to go check for that. It's a pretty nice pine tree. I would like to think it's not going to break off. Boy, that sun is so hot on my pants. Yeah, isn't that cool? You can eat it. You can also pull the cattail and eat the root, but of course then it won't grow anymore. Duh. There's so much happening out here on the water, you know. Look, it's all changed now. Look at that cloud. That wasn't like that before. I remember a video where I was selling clouds. Okay, I will take a picture of that cloud and then you can buy it from me. Or maybe it was so funny. I had one of the fewest hits. Clouds for sale. It was a long time ago before they had lime. Those reflections. You know that you're kind of tuning into the area when you can start to see the reflections. Because at first you're just looking at other stuff. You see the stuff that's here, but after a while you start looking at the water and look at how it whips the water into these little whips across the water. I'm glad you have pretty clouds there too. Clouds should always be pretty, don't you think? Let's vote. Who thinks clouds should always be pretty? We're gonna put in a word. The earth is so powerful now. It's always been powerful. The storms are so powerful now. I think it's because the people are so wicked. I think the Lord was protecting us. He had everything all in line, everything all lined up so that all the storms will be mild. You know, just little things now and then. But we messed it up, and I think that the Lord is letting us reap the whirlwind. You will reap the east wind. There were some interesting promises given to the people that first came to this land. Oops. My book fell down there. I'm going to read it to you, okay? I think it's very interesting. Now, there was a group of people that left Jerusalem, and they were led by the Lord through dreams and visions and all kinds of things. And when they got to this continent, so let's see, notwithstanding our afflictions, we have obtained a land of promise. So they came over in boats. There's a whole detail. Everything is detailed in here. It's the history of it. Okay, don't do that way. Go this way. Okay, but, said he, notwithstanding, for behold, he said he, I have seen a vision in which I know that Jerusalem is destroyed and that we remained. Had we remained in Jerusalem, we should have been also perished. But, said he, notwithstanding our afflictions, we have obtained a land of promise, a land which is choice above all other lands. A land which the Lord God hath covenanted with me should be a land for the inheritance of my seed. Yea, the Lord hath covenanted this land unto me and to my children forever, and also all those who should be led out of other countries by the hand of the Lord. Hi.
May I have a seat beside you?
You may have a seat beside me, indeed. And how are you, darling? Oops, my paper blew. That was my scripture.
Good.
Thank you. One of the pages is loose. So you went and switched the laundry, did you?
Yeah, and there's some power at the pavilion. So.
Okay then. Oh dear.
And
How do I? Okay then. We're in business. So I'm just reading this for 2 Nephi 1. Very interesting. So, yea, the Lord hath covenanted this land unto me and to my children forever, and also to those who should be led out of other countries by the hand of the Lord. Wherefore I leave high, prophesy according to the work. So this is the Americas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can you feel the water coming across the water? It's sometimes you get spray coming with the wind.
Yeah, I believe that. It's quite a wind.
Wherefore I, Lehi, prophesy according to the workings of the Spirit which is in me, that there shall none come into this land, save they shall be brought by the hand of the Lord. Wherefore I, Lehi, prophesy according to the workings of the Spirit. Wherefore this land is consecrated unto him whom he shall bring. And if it so be that they shall serve him according to the commandments which he hath given, it shall be a land of liberty unto them. Wherefore they shall never be brought down into captivity. If so, it shall be because of iniquity. For if iniquity shall abound, cursed shall be the land for their sakes. But unto the righteous it shall be blessed forever. And behold, it is wisdom that this land should be kept as yet from the knowledge of other nations. For behold, many nations would overrun the land, and there would be no place for an inheritance. So this was in 588 BC. Wherefore I, Lehi, have obtained a promise that inasmuch as those whom the Lord shall bring out of the land of Jerusalem shall keep his commandments, wherefore, inasmuch as those who bring out of the land shall keep his commandments, they shall prosper upon the face of this land. Boy, have we ever prospered, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And they shall be kept from all other nations, that they may possess this land unto themselves. And if it so be that they shall keep his commandments, they shall be blessed upon the face of this land. And there shall be none to molest them, nor to take away the land of their inheritance, and they shall dwell safely forever. Safely. But behold, when the time cometh that they shall dwindle in unbelief, after they have received so great blessings from the hand of the Lord, having a knowledge of the creation of the earth and all men, knowing the great and marvelous works of the Lord. I think we did prosper quite a lot. Let me see. Having a knowledge of the creation of the earth and all men, knowing the great and marvelous works of the Lord from the creation of the world, having power given them to do all things by faith, having all the commandments from the beginning, and having been brought in by his infinite goodness into this precious land of promise, behold, I say, if the day shall come that they will reject the Holy One of Israel, the true Messiah, their Redeemer and their God, behold, the judgments of him that is just shall rest upon them. Well, do you think that that's happened? The people have rejected the Holy One of Israel, the true Messiah, their Redeemer and their God?
Well, it happened once with the extinction of the Nephites and the Lamanites being unrighteous. Eventually they were conquered, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it might happen again.
All right, so here we have it. Now, yea, so this is the judgments. Yea, he will bring other nations unto them, and he will give unto them power.
Okay, so it will be the Spanish, and then the French, yeah.
But they were righteous back then, weren't they? Like the German settlers came and English settlers came, and then there was But nowadays, that's gone, right?
Nowadays, not so much, no.
Okay.
There are still plenty of righteous along, but they are around, but they have not as much influence anymore.
Okay. Yea, he will bring other nations unto them, and he will give unto them power, and he will take away from them the lands of their possessions, and he will cause them to be scattered and smitten. Yea, as one generation passes to another, there shall be bloodsheds and great visitations among them. Wherefore, my sons, I would that ye would remember, yea, I would that ye would hearken unto my words. Oh, that ye would awake from a deep sleep, yea, even from the sleep of hell, and shake off the awful chains by which ye are bound, which are the chains which bind the children of men, that they are carried away captive down to eternal gulf of misery and woe. This is when we start doing what Satan likes us to do.
Mm-hmm.
Awake and arise from the dust, and hear the words of a trembling parent whose limbs must soon lay down in the cold. and silent grave, from whence no traveler can return. A few more days, and I go the way of all the earth. But behold, the Lord hath redeemed my soul from hell. I have beheld his glory, and I am encircled about eternally in the arms of his love. And I desire that ye should remember to observe the statutes and the judgments of the Lord. Behold, this has been the anxiety of my soul from the beginning. Inasmuch as ye shall keep my commandments, ye shall prosper in the land. But inasmuch as ye will not keep my commandments, ye shall be cut off from my presence. And now that my soul might have joy in you, and that my heart might leave this world with gladness because of you, arise, my sons, and be men, and be determined in one mind and one heart, united in all things, that ye may not come down into captivity, that ye may not be cursed with a sore cursing, and also that ye may not incur the displeasure of a just God upon you. Oh, alas, alack. And there you have it. Thus saith the Lord. Isn't it a beautiful day? We're so blessed. You know, I'm glad you guys have nice, beautiful clouds as well. And this wind is just amazing. A little scary too, because you really don't know what the wind is up to anymore. You know? Used to be you knew. You're welcome. Susan said thank you for reading to us. Yeah, it's important. It's interesting as you look at things that we've become more and more prosperous all through the generations. And I don't know that there's ever been a people as prosperous as we are. I mean, maybe concurrently now, you know, other countries, but as an entire planet, I think that we have it really good. Everything you could imagine having. And everywhere you can imagine going, you can go. Even to the moon now. And yet we've forgotten the Lord, right? We've forgotten him. And you can't break tons of commandments and have everything stay. Yes, the weather is so unpredictable now. All the years of not having houses that burned up or fell into earthquakes or got volcanic stuff on them or got tornadoes, you know, like used to be, it wasn't so bad. Now it's all the time it's bad. And this is just the beginning of it. It has just started. You know, like they have just realized. This is the beginning of it, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse, you know. Of course, there is hope, like we have each other, and we can help each other, and we still can make things and do things and have families. So there's much to be hopeful of. It's just that it's all going to be happening with a backdrop of catastrophe all the time. I love watching this wind. Well, you can't see the wind, but you can hear the wind. And you can see the things it pushes.
Massive clouds moving.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, if you should compare them as the treetops.
Okay, we'll
They
just
go pretty
watch them.
fast.
try to avoid catastrophe. That's a good idea. But this, I hope everyone's gardens are growing well. We may need to depend on them. It's pretty expensive for the farmers to buy all that gasoline or diesel to do their fields and fertilize them. And I'm not sure what the statistics are, but I've heard that they are not planting as much as they usually plant. That they can't afford it. So the food situation is going to be a little worse. You'll trade places with me for a day? Yeah, I have it pretty good, don't I? This is such a nice spot.
Yeah, if farmers plant about half as much as they used to, and prices and their prices double, or their what they can sell for double, then they'll be better off because they don't need to spend as much money on fuel or chemicals or
So they should just plant half.
Plant half, yeah.
Except that half is going to, there's already famine starting.
I know, yeah, it doesn't bode well for the rest of us, but for the farmers, it's a smart move.
Mm-hmm. Go turn this around so you can see the clouds again. That one's not moving so fast, but they're moving from this side. They're emerging over that. Oh, this is doing a backwards thing. Everything is backwards. Yeah, we're watching the clouds moving fast. Look at them going behind those. It's funny, Willem's on this side of me, but it's showing up backwards. But I guess that's what we look like, isn't it? I'm on this side and you're on that side. Right? But look, I'm not on that side of you.
Right, if somebody stands on that point, they would see me to the left and you to the right. So that's what this picture is like.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camera doesn't lie, but usually like I'm on this side and Willem's on that side, but actually it's flipped over. Everything here is flipped over. This is my left hand. See, you're looking at me. We're backwards. Are we backwards? Yeah. Right?
Are we backwards? I think I'm pretty good. I think you're pretty smart.
You're very smart.
And so are you.
Thanks.
Oh.
Okay, well, we won't worry about that. But when I do this, see now, it's going the wrong way. I'm moving it this way, and it's all opposite. So I can't figure out where to enlarge this because it's all backwards. Oh yeah, so I gotta go that way. Okay, there we go. Now we'll watch the end of the cloud move. fast it's moving. Hi Tyler, what is the temperature there right now? Well, here in Ontario, Canada, it is, what is the temperature here? About 20?
No, a little above 20, I think. Last
So
time I checked.
72 Fahrenheit or something?
I think it was 24 somewhere. So it's about 70, 76 or something like that. 75.
The other day, my friend was dying, and he died. And today, my cousin's husband is dying. Look at that, a dragon is coming up over there. You see the wing? And you see the head? It's a dragon. Of course, he's coming out this way for us, if we're looking at it. But if this camera is doing it, it's going backwards. Yeah, it's a dragon. Oh, now it's somebody in front of a dragon. The dragon is flying along behind. So the power was out in town. Do you think power's still out?
I don't know. I'm not sure whether it was just. It may have been just a store. I didn't really check. It might be a malfunction in the electrical system.
Probably not. It's probably because of the wind. Wind probably knocked something out.
But I thought that everybody was on the same system here. Buckhorn.
Well, we're pretty far from Buckhorn. We're between two different lakes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we may be going, I don't know where the power comes from. Maybe Ennisville, Berg. What is Ennis? Ennis something. Oh, okay. I'm going to do something else now. It's been nice talking to everybody. See you later.
Bye-bye.
I have to elbow him. Oh, hear that? Was that a robin or is that a great rose-breasted grosbeak? I think it's a robin. That one is a red-winged blackbird. Okay, I'm getting cold. Shall we go? Where's the X? Here it is. Okay. Goodbye. Oh, that's okay, Suze. It's the time, eh? Yes, it is now. What's the time now? It's 5:30. Ah, yes, we could go make potatoes and Brussels sprouts. Or broccoli. What do you think?
We could.
Or we could make lentils over the campfire. No, I guess we can't have a campfire. It's pretty windy. That would be pretty dangerous. See you soon.